Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go through my makeup, some of my beauty stuff, and declutter. Mainly because I need to make space and also just general cleaning, and then things do expire and there's things that I haven't used in some time that I just need to toss in the trash. I have 3 organizers from the Container Store. This is by the brand Poplin. This is a medium tray, and then I also have it in the size small, and it's in this pretty blushy pink, pale pink sort of color. Now I would typically get like clear ones, but it's gonna be in the drawer and it's totally fine. But I do have one clear, the regular Container Store brand of tray that is just a tad bit smaller than the pink one that I know fit inside this particular drawer, and I'm gonna try to get things organized within there. I'm gonna put the bag up in the counter, and then I'm gonna just start tossing things that I know for sure are old, I'm not using, and then we'll talk about what I'm tossing basically. Without a doubt, I have created a mess, but here's what I'm gonna be tossing. Here's my bag. First up is this Sarah Hap lip scrub. I've had this forever and a half. It's not a bad product, I just didn't really reach for it, and it's time to trash it. And with the same kind of thoughts, I don't really want to, but I have to. This is the Lip Silk by Sarah Hap. This is very pretty, it's quite sheer, it has a little bit of glitter, it's a little bit of a thicker formula. I actually don't even know if this company's still around. I kind of checked at the end of the year and they were, but it's time to let it go, even though I honestly do not want to. The product that I'm gonna get rid of is by Kopari. This is the Starry Eye Balm. I was actually influenced by Makeup by Tiffany D to get this, and I actually, maybe I don't know how to use it well, but I didn't quite get along with it. You're supposed to dab it on your makeup to kind of like refresh it. It kind of just separated my makeup, so I haven't reached for it and I'm tossing it. Something that I'm gonna call gimmick. This is supposed to be like a oil controlling roller balm by Revlon. It was trending some years back. I don't even know if it still is or people actually use it, but whenever I did use it, it did not go well. Like you could tell where I was rolling it on. So I haven't really used it since, and I'm tossing it. The e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, I didn't get along with this. It was just a little mini sample that I had gotten from Ulta and nothing. The Clarins SOS Boost Radiance, this is a correction. The next thing that I'm gonna get rid of is this Armani Silk Foundation sample. This is in the shade 4.5, and this is indeed too dark for me, so I'm just gonna be tossing that. One thing that I should have let go a long time ago, and I kind of debated on my first decluttering video, is my 2 Vice palettes by Urban Decay. This is Vice Limited, and I think this is just like the Vice one, maybe. These are very beautiful colors, but out of both, I haven't really grabbed for this color story since I separated it to try to use it. Very beautiful, a lot of pretty purples in here that I don't really have within my collection, but we're not reaching for it. The entire bottom row is very pretty. This shade name Robbery is very pretty. I've had it forever and I haven't really made a dent on any of the colors. And then the brush, I think I might keep the brush just because, I mean, it's a brush, right? It's not like the brush expires. And we are giving this a toss. With the same sort of thinking, the Vice Limited. This one was actually a palette that I really did like and enjoy out of all of my Vice palettes because I had 3. And I still kind of use this one to this day, but it's so old. And if you can tell, the bottom row is absolutely my favorite compared to everything that is within this palette. It's very old. This one up here, it's very like ashy. I just don't even want to think about what's happening there. So same story, we are getting rid of it. And then the brush, I mean, I can wash it and reuse it, so we are saying goodbye to this one finally. A palette that I'm kind of like TBD on is the Lorac Pro, and this I actually don't really use. It has a beautiful color story, a lot of neutrals, and I think that's probably why, like, I don't think I can put a look together using any of these colors. Like, it would be some of these and something else from another palette that I already have. You can certainly do a lot of cool tones, but I don't really reach for this. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile because I have another palette that I should also get rid of, but I think this one is newer than that one. So once I get to it, I'll show you. I have 2 paint pots by MAC Cosmetics. These I do not reach for, and this bag is actually getting heavy. So let me just put this off to the side. I have it in Groundwork, and if you can see, it's kind of separating there. This I actually do get along with compared to the other one, but I don't really reach for these. This is Vintage Selection, and again, it is also separating. This one for sure, whenever I put it on, it does crease on my eyelids, even with a primer. That defeats the purpose of what I think a paint pot is supposed to be. So Groundwork is one of the ones out of the 2 that I use the most, and even with that, it's literally just like a little bit of a dab and work it into your crease as a crease color. Well, at least that's how I would use it. I wouldn't really use it as a base or color enhancing other shadows, but I gotta toss this. And then MAC, they often do like 50% off discounts whenever Ulta does their spring or their fall 21 days of beauty, so I can always get one if I do miss them. This is a setting spray. This is actually the travel size. I am not a setting spray girl. I have 2. One is the one size, and this I have used more than this, and I actually like this one better than this one. I think it's just like the mist on this. And then I really want to toss this just because the packaging is so unforgiving. Like, everywhere I put this, whether it's on my travel makeup bag, in my drawer, in my actual acrylic drawers where I keep most of my makeup that I don't really use, it's literally like a splatter party. I don't know what it is. It's definitely the container, and it's not makeup. I've heard a lot of people have this same problem, and sort of similar with this one, but this one's a little bit more contained. I hate to throw it away just because of the packaging, but look at it. It's like so like dirty, and it bleeds and kind of like hurts me to throw it away because I'm like, I can totally still use it, and I, in some way I do, and there's a lot of product in there, but it's just not my jam. This is what they should look every day. Pretty clean. But yeah, this is the full filter corrector and the concealer by Huda Beauty. That's, now that I cleaned it, I'm just gonna give them a try because it's a good product. It's just, it's the packaging more than anything. The first thing that's gonna go back in the drawer, and everything else I am keeping, so I'll go through that really quickly. Brand new mascara. This is the Tarte Tubing mascara, keeping my iconic London that I do use and I use today, and then I have my Huda Beauty Easy Bake in Cherry Blossom. It's still good powder, so I'm definitely gonna keep it. Universal Libre powder in the shade 20. This is so pretty. I have this Tarte compact that I'm almost done with. I have it in the shade light, so I'm just gonna continue to focus on using this up whenever I do my makeup next time, because I use it as a setting powder, and that way I can, you know, toss it. And I have this one Pat McGrath Labs product. This is a yellow under eye powder. This is actually a little too dark for me. My little cute Makeup Forever HD powder that I got whenever I redeemed 100 points in June. So keeping that little powder. This was a little sample card that I got from Sephora whenever I did an order. It had 2 different colors. It had a translucent and also like the glow powder, like the Mercier powder. And right now I only have the translucent. I use it as an under eye setting powder, and I feel like it kind of does oxidize just a little bit, but it's still a beautiful powder like for the rest of the face. And again, it's just a sample, so I do do use that, and the way I use it is I spill it on this card and then I pick it up with my brush. So I'm keeping this in conjunction. And then this is a product that I got from Ulta. This is the Color Wow. This is in the shade medium brown, and it is a powder to help you cover up your grays. I don't use it all the time, only like whenever I am gonna go out to go see a lot of people when I haven't like re-dyed my hair or anything. And so I don't use it too much, but I do use it, and it's okay. It does do the job, at least for like the one day that you need it for. So definitely keeping this. Lash curler from Shiseido. It has this little replacement rubber thing that I'm gonna go ahead and replace. So now we have a freshened up lash curler, Sweet Eyelash Serum, All-Nighter Primer, keeping Hourglass palette. This was from last year. I customized the exterior and the interior so they don't really match. Got this as a Christmas gift, and the bronzer in here is actually too deep, like that cream at the top. I do want to test that out, so I will be keeping this. Glow Recipe Toner Mini, keeping. Charlotte Tilbury Mini Skincare, keeping, which my Charlotte Tilbury one I did get over the summer from Sephora. I'm also keeping this mini. The Pout Beauty Bio, keeping. Mini Bronze Palette by Natasha Denona. And these are foundations: MAC Studio Radiance Serum Foundation, Chanel Ultra Le Tint, Dior Forever in the satin version, Dior Matte in my dark version, Best Skin Ever by Sephora, which I'm almost done with. And then I'm actually almost done with this one too. Cleansing foam, some lip balms. I much prefer lip balms in a stick form rather than like in a pot that you have to kind of dig through, which is something that I like, that I'm noting, because I wanted that Tatcha lip mask in a limited edition, like an orange color. I thought it was so beautiful, but I never got it because I was like, you know what, I don't want to dig my finger there every time. And good thing I didn't, because I probably would have left it sitting there for years and years. So a balm in a stick form is the way that I would use it the most. I have some samples. This is the Shiseido foundation, and I have two colors here. I have Bamboo and Linen. Concealers from Hourglass. I have these colors. I do need to try this. So yeah, I should definitely test this out in the next few days and see what I think before I go over to Sephora to pick a new foundation. Quickie Concealer from Urban Decay. I'm gonna be keeping my one size all-nighter spray. I have a little razor that comes in handy. I should actually put this in my handbag for a hand cream. TBD on this one, but that is pretty much the first drawer. I had recently gone through all of my lip products and I separated them then between my favorite, most used, and my least used lipsticks. So everything that is in this particular acrylic tray I love and I will be keeping. These are my most used, and it's a mixture of lipsticks, lip liners, and I have some lip glosses in here. Oh, I love this one. I guess I can tell you these because everything else is a lot to go through. So the Dior 13 in beige, a favorite lip gloss. Serena by Buxom, beautiful color. Dolly by Buxom, and this one from Kosas. This is in the shade Unbutton, I believe it was. All of these I'm not even gonna look through because love, they're always in my purse. It's some of my favorites. I can certainly go through my lip liners in a future video because I have already done a video on my lipsticks. The lip products in here are either new or unused, so some of these are going to be tossed. So let's prepare for that and everything else that's in these other drawers that might be tossed as well. Okay, cool. Some of these, ideally, I would like to do like an empties video, but I guess I can kind of do that here too. I don't know. I should really just trash them. But anyways, that is going to be the Rare Beauty Mini Mascara. This is a good mascara. It's not my favorite, but I've had that for a while. And this, I actually, this actually still has a lot in here and it's not actually dry, so maybe I'll keep this I loved and I finished. This is the Too Faced liquid eyeliner in chocolate, and this is my third one and I'm almost done with this. This is all I have left, and at the store you can't buy the refill, you have to buy the entire component. If I try to push it down, like the whole little thingy will come off, so it's kind of hard to use because of that. So I do need to get a new one. And then this one is just too dark for me, and I don't like how stubby it is at the top. It doesn't let me get like a defined look with this. This one was pretty affordable from Elf Cosmetics, so I'm gonna trash this one because of the color and the actual formula type. And this I was going to separate for an empties video, but I'm going to go ahead and toss it. This is my Sales Booster by Lancome favorite lash primer. This has a little bit, I'm going to work through this. This has a little bit as well that I'm currently using as my under eye concealer, so I do need to get a new one of this at some point in the future. But this is the Hourglass foundation stick. I found my little Laura Mercier powder in the Glow, the darker version, that I do like. I really do like this, so I'm gonna keep this, and I'm happy that I found it because I thought that I had trashed it. Let's keep going. They're sharpeners. You always need sharpeners. So I'm keeping these. A Golden Edit palette from Hourglass. I got this for Christmas a few years ago and I use it a little bit, mainly these two colors right here. I find that these are very pretty, but they're a little bit too deep. The nude sticks, honestly, I don't use these. I have tried them, but I don't use them. I got these last year, Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Same. I've used it, but I don't use it. I mean, I've used it a little bit. I'm just gonna keep them. This hurts my soul. I've had this for a very long time, but I really don't reach for this. I'm gonna keep this because I don't have a highlighter like this. It is a Jaclyn Hill Mesmerize highlighter, the iced highlighter. I keep them. And then I have the Rare Beauty in Exhilarate. I actually got this from I think Amber Ashley here on YouTube. She unboxed it one time and I really liked it, so I bought it after her showing it on her video. Ultimate Favorite Highlighter Palette by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Bar of Gold. Super duper ridiculously old and I should toss, but I'm gonna keep because I love it. I actually really like this pink one right here and the gold one or the bronze one. Everything is pretty much same. More of my blushes. Jaclyn Hill Sunkissed Bronze Moment. This I'm actually going to toss. I'm gonna be satisfied with the fact that I hit pan. Almost finished this one. We're tossing this one, Vitamin D. So this one I will be keeping, and I'm almost hitting pan there. I will be keeping this. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Beautify Face Palette, Medium Deep Ghost Palette from Hourglass. I've hit pan on that. I love this one so much. I also like this one as well, and this one too. This one's like my least used. As you can tell, it's the one that still kind of has a dome on there. Even though it's old, I'm keeping. I love it. It's one of my go-to palettes. Cheer. It's very frosty. Persona blush. This is called Super Blush in Terracotta. I don't really use this. Love this one. This is Mood Exposure Mini. This Tarte in Seduce. Very old, but I like this color a lot. From Dior. They have since reformulated and changed up the packaging. I think it's more like of a square component rather than a rectangle. This is in the Rosy Glow. Love-hate relationship with this. It's my only bright pink, so I will be keeping that. Eyeshadow palettes. Drawer number 1, Natasha Denona Golden Palette. Absolutely keeping this. Most of Natasha Denona's eyeshadows, they're more on the newer side in my collection, so I will be keeping most of them. Glam Palette from Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona Retro Palette, keeping. Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Palette, also keeping. My Dream Palette from Natasha Denona. Sunrise Palette by Natasha Denona. My Mini Dream Palette by Natasha Denona. Denona, Mini Star from Natasha Denona, Mini Retro from Natasha Denona. This is one of my favorites. Keeping this one too that I showed earlier. Mini Bronze, Mercury Retrograde by Huda Beauty, Pretty Grunge by Huda Beauty. I actually got this last November. I did get this about 2 years ago. Pretty Rich by Too Faced. Had a love-hate relationship because whenever I got it, it was broken. So I didn't really get to enjoy the little palette the way I wanted to, but I really love this color right here. And it says it is a 30-month shelf life, which in my years, 30 months, even though it's not 5 years, we're gonna say 60 months. I think I got this in 2023 maybe. I will say I don't really use this color right here, and it looks patchy. Why are you patchy? What? Nothing came off. I'm gonna be keeping this guy for that pink shadow. I created my own little quad from MAC Cosmetics. All of these shadows absolutely suck. None of these are good. I am thinking of taking these out somehow, and I don't know how though. How do you take this off? I'll figure that out. But if I cannot take them out, this entire little palette that I created myself, my own doing, will go to the trash. This I'm trashing. I have not used this in a very long time. I did enjoy it, but it's time to go. This is another palette that I will be trashing, Lorac Pro 2. I really enjoyed it, but the outside component is like peeling, rubbing, looks like somebody chewed on it. I really love this color right here, as well as this one and this one and this one. I use the other ones, but not so much. Like, this is like my perfect palette right there. Bittersweet. I kind of feel like, no, don't let it go because of that nectar color. I think I'm gonna keep this. Okay, fine. I'll keep this, but at some point in time, gotta trash it. This one's pretty. I like some of the colors in here and the eyeshadow looks that I've been able to make. This color right here sucks, but everything else is good. And then I have my Naked 3 that I will be keeping, and my Naked 2 also that I will be keeping. All right, there we go. Heart Tools and Eyelashes, brand new pack from Velour Lashes. This is the 4 short, 4 medium, 4 long, brand new. Honestly, toss my little spiders. Oh, this one looks relatively new. Looks like I just took one off, so I'll keep this one. We have no idea what's happening here, so we're tossing that. You actually need the glue, and I don't have the glue. My little forceps. I think I might toss all of these, but I need to find out which ones these are because these are like my favorite lash. I'm keeping, this is just to help me reshape my brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This dual lash glue. I don't like this version. I do like this kind of glue. Trashing the glue. This is the applicator, and then mini scissors, and then this is part of my new body and new face. This still works. I have my nail files, some little press-ons that I never use. I told myself that I was gonna put these on the other day and I never got to. Brand new pack. I need to use these. I'm gonna trash this one. Polka Dots and Beam by Deborah Lippmann. It used to be a white base with the black polka dots, but every time I shake it, the polka dots blend. I mean, I think it's black glitter though. I don't know. I'm throwing this one away. But everything else I am keeping, and I actually have a large Deborah Lippmann collection. So just to show you these, this is Amazing Grace, Happy Now, 99 Love Balloon. This I will be trashing. This is a cuticle remover. I've had this for a while. I broke the applicator. I can take it out and use it like this. It just smells like coconut. But yeah. I'm gonna throw this one away as well. Base coat by Butter London. I'm gonna throw this one away. And then also the top coat by Butter London. I'm gonna be throwing that away. I will be keeping this one, even though I gotta toss it because I apparently love pink more than all the other ones. And then I have the top coat and base coat from the Gel Lab Pro. And then I have this one. This one is Hard Rock. And then this one is Addicted to Speed. Honestly, I like the Hard Rock better than the Addicted to Speed, but this one's pretty much brand new. So, oh, and these were the other polishes. This is Miami Beat, beautiful color. And then this one is Privacy Please, beautiful color as well. This is actually one of my newest. Now these guys up here, NARS Eye Reflector and Golden Eye. I'm tossing this. I have this. Would I use this? Why does that look like a bruise? You see this one? Oh, it's a pretty color. This one smells. Yeah, I'm gonna trash this. This, I know I bought this. It was Brave. My husband's gonna be like, where did you go and why? This one smells, so I'm tossing it. This one still smells like cake batter. I actually don't even know if that's how it originally smells, but doesn't smell like the other one, so we are keeping. I like this one too, but I really don't use. This is called Crush. Almost brand new. This should be a crime. This is pretty. Can give you a try with like lip liner. Phosphor Beauty. I don't really use this one. This one is Kim KW. I can't use it on its own. I have to mix it with something. I'm gonna keep this one because I have used this to tone down some lipsticks before. This, I think, is a dried out. Is it? Are you dried out? Yep, kinda. Yeah, we're just gonna toss you. I have one from Charlotte Tilbury. Look at this color. This is kind of pretty though. I like the deep burgundy color underneath. And then this one is Stone. I put this one on the other day and my husband's like, what is that and why? These actually my least used lipsticks in my entire collection. It's such a beautiful color, but this I've had for a long time, and whenever I do use this stains my lips like no other. This color does not suit me at all. It's very pretty. I'm tossing this beautiful lipstick. So I am going back and forth on whether or not to get rid of my two dark matte lipsticks. This Antique Velvet, this Stone. Because we can't decide, we are throwing the MAC Viva Glam, even though it's a very beautiful color. I think I'm just gonna keep this one because it's like my only poppy lipstick in my collection. I think I'm gonna keep these two. I can't decide, and I know they're not too expensive to where I can repurchase them if I wanted to, but I already have them. That is everything. My little bag of trash and things. I did a dent in my makeup collection. Wow, what a difference. We have space. I definitely should go through my skincare, my hair stuff, but for now, I am happy with the progress that I did make. Let me know down below, how often do you go through your makeup collection, or even like your skincare if you're not so much of a makeup girly. I want to thank you so very much for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I hope to see you in a new video soon. Goodbye.